Greetings, everyone, and welcome to the W2 Report Live. Angels we have heard on high horses. Today we are going to talk Angel Star Studio, and this is going to be the stream that Angel Star Studio does not want you to see. Before we get started, though, we have a little bit of admin to get started with. Pencil down in your calendars, December 17th through the 19th. These will be the dates that we are going to perform, or rather try to perform anyway, the W2 Report in concert for the very first time. Please enjoy the show. It will probably be presented over at Game Fest 2021 here in Dallas, Texas. So please, if you have any sense of sanity at all for consumer advocacy, join us on those dates. Also, we are getting new artwork. If you've been following if you've been following the W2 Report on Twitter over at W2 Report, we are going to get some new artwork, and that should debut in the next couple of months, right on time for the W2 Report in concert. So please join us as we unveil that artwork as we speak. So with that said and done, let us lay down some ground rules for today's topic.
Rule number 1, don't be a dick. Rule number 2, if in doubt, please refer to rule number 1. Do not contact anybody that we talk about. It is not worth it. Do not do some of the things that this particular publisher has done. Don't do that shit. We don't like that, and if we figure out who you are, we will make sure that you don't have any fun in the appropriate areas. Just don't do it. It's not worth it. Getting arrested is bad.
Also, yes, we are talking about a publisher today, not a developer.
Because they're assholes.
Yes. Let's open up discussion with today's meme. We're giving Angel Star Studio an implied facepalm because they did something so utterly stupid. A full and proper facepalm is not even necessary.
Okay. Can you do something for me here, Mr. Sunjin?
Yes.
Show the screen. Show the screen, please. You tend not to want to do that. Oh, yeah, there we go. The implied facepalm. We love the implied facepalm. Like, seriously? It's the look.
Yeah.
And Tommy Lee Jones does it so well.
All right. So let us get 30 tabs of evidence open and presented for you today. First off, let us start with the game. That is the linchpin of all of it.
Japanese Roll Mudgy Adventure, which is an RPG Maker-like thing that was actually pretty tasty. I have a copy of it myself. I've played it. Trying to figure out exactly how they want you to do the romanization for all manner of Japanese things can get a little interesting.
Yes, and we actually had a Steam guide made for this game that has long since been taken down by the publisher. And this is where our high horse started for Angel Star Studios. I almost want to call them Angel Soft Studios. They are acting a little soft, don't you agree?
Only if you're talking about soft in the brain.
Yes, we are.
Mentally difficult. That's what this is.
Here is the guide in question. Transferred over from the Steam page to a website called Steam's Play. I highly recommend you give the guide a try if you own a copy of the game, and be sure you leave a review.
Yeah, why don't you pop a link into the chat there, Sunjin? It makes it easy.
Yes, we will.
Do that. Do that thing. Just do all the things.
And basically, it's just a walkthrough of the game. Now, why did Angel Star Studio have such a big issue with this?
DLC they want to sell. Yay.
Yay. Yes.
You are affecting the sales of our game, or the sales of our DLC. Therefore, we're going to DMCA you, despite the fact that you have that you built this thing completely on your own with your own damn screenshots. This is transformative. This is not using any significant portion of the thing. He's not making any money out of it. Oh, let me see. That's three out of the four that says nope. He'd win in a court of law. He would absolutely win.
Mm-hmm. And
show him the reason the guy was banned.
Oh yeah, I will show him. I will show them.
Do it now.
Now?
Do it now.
That's not it.
Come on. You have it. I know you do. You showed it to me just a little bit ago.
Here we go. Reason. This person was permanently banned from our community hub for multiple abuse violations, networking with trolling groups to attack innocent people / companies, which includes Valve itself.
Ooh.
And
you know what? I want to know something. How on earth did they attack Valve? Because Valve gives no shits. Beyond no shits. Besides which, attacking something the size of Valve is kind of like going after the Death Star with a handgun. It's just not going to work.
No. So is sniping with 9mm.
That you can do if you can get close enough.
Oh,
and you have
from a range
of kind of half-ass scope.
From a range of about 30 meters with a laser sight.
Yeah, you could do it. It would be difficult, but you could do it. I like the idea of using a 22 pistol to try and damage, I don't know, the planet. You could go plink 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 all day and you would do no significant damage at all ever.
Yep.
And if you think otherwise, you got another thing coming.
Now, you may be asking what the trolling group in question is. Well,
was it the Sentinels of the Store?
Yes, it was.
Trolling group. Ah!
How'd you know?
It was a lucky guess. I just guessed out of nowhere.
Yes. Mello had a lot to say about this group, about this developer. So much so, he wrote 2 articles about it.
Ooh.
Links will be in the pinned comment if they're not in the description already.
They should probably wind up in the description because that's just a thing. Right.
Yeah, I think I edited it before the live stream, but in them into the description. I'm just too lazy to check right now.
You lazy bastard! Stop that. That's rude. You can't do that shit. Rude. What did I tell you about the whole lazy thing there, Sanji? What did I tell you?
I'm a lazy Sanji.
Yes, you are. You're a very lazy Sanji. You should stop doing that. At least make it look like you've got. At least make it look like you tried. Come on, dude. Seriously.
Now we're showing you Aquatorrent's review of the game in question.
Do not read it. Do not read that in its entirety, there, dude.
Yeah, I'm not reading it in its entirety. But what I am going to say is the game was provided with a key through a group called Reviewers Paradise. They will become important later.
No.
So, after discussion on Sentinels, this publisher, I gotta quit saying developer.
Well, that's what you get. That's what you get for trying to smack down a publisher instead of a developer.
This publisher reported not one, not two, but six different posts on the discussion thread for inciting harassment, which we do not encourage you to do if you read our ground rules properly.
Or been listening.
Or if you've been listening.
Rule number 1, don't be a dick. This is you. That would be you being a dick.
Yes. He reported not one, but 6 different posts for inciting harassment against Steam and our game page.
Yeah, okay. First off, you can't. You're going to have a really rough time justifying. You're going to have a seriously rough time justifying some of that.
Right. Also, he reported another post for inciting a riot for mass trolling Steam users and Steam developers. I'm reporting the account and post.
Seriously, a riot? I think someone's got a definitional problem there.
Yeah. It's like Digital Homicide all over again.
Ooh, Digihom. Yeah, we haven't picked on Digihom in a while.
We should probably get on that.
Yeah, someday. One of these centuries, I will feel the urge to go and revisit Digital Homicide. Today, that day is not today, because fuck those guys. I'm waiting for them to do something interesting.
Yeah. Speaking of which, Angel Star Studios got themselves banned from Steam Sentinels.
And well, you make $1.8 million report saying, "Hey, this guy's being mean," and the Sentinels will go, "Okay, so what? He's welcome to speak." He is allowed to talk. Why is he allowed to talk? Because he is a human being, and those rights are intrinsic. Mm-hmm. And if you don't like it, you can fuck right off. In fact, please do. We'd appreciate that greatly. Thanks.
Which is what Angel Star Studios eventually did to Steam Sentinels. He got banned from Steam Sentinels.
And therefore, he was forced to fuck right off.
Right. But he came back with a sock puppet account.
Ooh. Now, show us the verification of the sockiness.
Okay. This is the game, the Steam profile of Pixel Game Maker's PGMMV.
I think I have that too.
Yeah.
I have to go look now. I'll be. Give me a minute. I'll be right back.
Now, it isn't it isn't it looks above board, except for those two reviews. But
Mm.
uh, if we take a look at all of his screenshots for the game Rancid, you will see the Angel Star Studios logo right on it.
Oopsie.
Screenshots.
That's bad. We can't have that. Rude. Rude. Okay.
And so he was kicked from Sentinels again because of this.
Bad publisher. No biscuit.
So what Angel Star Studios did was he threatened to report this group for abusing Steam's terms of service.
Good luck with that. Especially after that stunt you pulled with, especially after the stunt you pulled with the developer in question. Dumbass.
Mm-hmm.
After, or excuse me, no, that's wrong. It would be the guide maker in question.
Yeah.
You don't get to do that.
So what he after that report failed, he tried to create an echo chamber.
Yep, and nobody cares about the super big headache. Really. If it's stress related, that's on you. You're the one that did that to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And he actually spelled disrespectful correctly. I'm impressed. I'm sick of all the comments. Behave and stop acting like 10-year-olds. No, you say behave like adults or go away. That's what you should be saying here. Because I've seen some 10-year-olds that are actually pretty good at what they do. Oh, we're going to show the thing. Are we showing the thing? I think we already showed
the thing again.
We're going to show the thing again. Yeah. This is individual in question acting like a 10-year-old. His logic is eminently unuseful.
Yeah. Yeah, because it was removed from the community because it violates Steam community and content guidelines, which is a load of BS.
Considering the only thing he did was the only thing I can think of that he did was call people out because they are more interested in their DLC in their DLC profits than they are somebody else's freedom of speech.
Right. And Aquatorrent got accused of pirating paid content.
That is wrong, actually. Having actually looked at the thing, that is wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, it is very much wrong. That's why we're here. So after people not buying Angel Star Studios' explanation about pirating paid content, he confronted LLZ, which I will cycle through the screenshots because some of them are not very good. Because this went on for I want to say six pages, 6 images of screenshots.
6 pages worth of screenshots is kind of a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, here he's complaining about um, getting a negative review.
Which is still a personal problem, in case you missed it.
And LLZ is telling Angel Tenkai Star how Steam works. And oh, here's something interesting. Despite all of that, asking someone to change their review would make our Reviewers Paradise a fake review community. There are other Steam curators already doing this and given recommended for every game they received. This is
Which is a bad thing.
Which is not. This is a bad thing. Which is exactly why RP was made in the first place, to fight fake curators and reviewers.
You see, somebody actually asked me to change a review here recently. I told them to get bent. They didn't like that very much.
And oh, when developers and publishers, meaning Tenkai Star, like they don't like random people. We like to screen everyone.
Well, that sounds like a personal problem. Because it is.
Downstairs off to the side into a stack.
Okay.
And screenshot number 4. Tenkai Star banned all of his keys 2 weeks later.
Banned all what?
Banned all the keys they gave to Reviewers Paradise 2 days later. 2 weeks later.
Oh, no. We can't have that. That's we can't have that. Not that they're not within their rights, but that's just rude in every imaginable way.
Well, at least they didn't ban every key. That will be his defense.
Yeah, no. You don't want to do that unless you think you've been stolen from. As a point of fact, if you send shit out to reviewers, they're going to expect you to not be stupid about it.
Mm-hmm.
And being stupid is a quick way to get blacklisted.
Absolutely.
And the only time I think that I have ever suggested to somebody that they actually ban a set of keys, it was the developer in question had sold a bunch of keys to somebody. I want to say it was Indigala. Don't quote me on that because I could actually be wrong on that. It's been a while.
Mm-hmm.
But a bunch of keys went missing. And there were keys that were not paid for that wound up running around there. So that was a thing. And even then I was really not thrilled with the idea of suggesting such a thing, or encouraging such a thing, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
But ultimately, we're talking about keys that shouldn't exist, or excuse me, shouldn't have been paid for. And if they were not, then there was then the only real solution you have is to invalidate all those keys. Now, the developer in question went and generated some more keys to make up the difference. People that actually, and he gave them to people that provided receipts. This is a thing.
Mm-hmm.
This is a completely okay thing. This is what you should do. And he let everybody know ahead of time.
Yeah.
I won't say who this developer is, because he still deserves his privacy. But as far as I'm concerned, this developer did it correctly.
And there's more from Tenkai Star. Oh, what a hypocritical statement he made. It's up to the developers to how to take the reviews.
Hello, that's wrong. That's quite obviously wrong.
Now, there's no problem with telling the truth. Of course there is. In your eyes. All right. Screenshot 6 is when is when the leader of this team group got blocked by Tenkai Star.
Ooh.
And then he goes back. Then Tenkai Star has the nerve to play revisionist history with his DMs. This is the new stuff that he edited in. I'm not interested in any business now or never with you. You're only giving me a bad reputation by having all these angry developers mad at me. But you're hurting them too.
Citation needed.
Yeah.
I don't considering they actually bet one of those critters over.
Which is where we're going next.
Woot.
Beware Angel Star Studio. Last year, this Reddit user worked for a game, we'll call it X, doing music production and scoring, which Angel Star Studio, before scamming the developers, never had a part on the music production area, and neither is a member of my music studio. The guy behind Angel Star Studio, who I don't even know, basically never delivered work he was supposed to, and now he's trying to claim his copyright work.
Huh?
Uh-huh. He later posted an update. Apparently, Angela Hoover was the one who made the copyright claim. This was her statement, quote, "Hello, we are Angel Star Studio, LLC. We own the rights to this image and the sound recording as well. We would not like it have it shown here on this profile as they are associated with piracy." You're telling me that a YouTube channel that is the music composer's own channel is associated with piracy?
I have questions.
Ask them. We're all here to answer.
We're here to determine the answers. That's and there's your issue.
Yes, that's true.
So, yeah, I can ask all the questions I want. It doesn't mean I'm going to get the answers in question.
Yeah.
All right.
You can do it.
So you have further things to speak of.
Yes. Now we
Speak
go.
of them,
Now
lest we all get bored. Dead air
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah, bored is bad. So let us go to Twatter and to the
Off
account
to the water.
off to the Twatter, off to the account of one abstract the origin. He's accusing Angel Star Studio of doxing.
I think that's actually the other way around. Wait, no. Okay, I see what you're talking. Okay, no. That's different.
Yeah. He's accused of Angel Star Studio is accused of docking several members of the Pixel game maker MV community and has been a general disturbance. And he also warned that people sent by Angel Star Studio might come after him as well.
That's not impossible.
No, that's not impossible. Especially considering this. Because Angel Star Studio misconstrued the terms of a game jam, they got booted.
Okay.
And he got banned from the Pixel Game Maker MV community.
Okay. Tell me that. Tell me how that's a bad thing.
No, it's not a bad thing. But what is a bad thing is this threat.
Yeah. That part was terrible.
And we're showing this despite our better judgment. But we're showing this because we want to have a public accountability for us as reporters. And we can never have too much of an accounting issue.
We can have accounting issues. We just want to we want to be accountable for things and hold others similarly accountable. Kind of a difference.
Yes, that is true.
It may be a different, and you may think of it as a difference without a distinction, but it really isn't. Keeping people in the loop is considered good.
Now we are quoting abstract we're quoting the email here. Yeah. Hair Christian Radio is also a sock puppet of Angel Star Studio.
We have a citation for that? You better have a citation for that. Kick your butt. You know how that you know how I hate surprises.
I hate surprises too, unless they're good things.
Yeah. Yes, folks, that's right. I'm the one that holds the Sun Gene accountable for accuracy in his research. Because if he's doing it wrong, I bop him on the nose with a massive copy of the Sunday New York Times. Just ask him; he'll tell you all about it.
Yeah.
That shit hurts.
Oh, and this wasn't made public outside of this article that I'm scrolling down. Uh, this part is very relevant.
What does this part say?
I only see 10,000 followers maximum for all your groups/partners combined. I get over 30,000 listeners a day on his radio alone. So, if we go back here, I think Hare Krishna Radio is actually Tenkai.
Maybe. That's a stretch.
That's a stretch. But
That's a very big stretch.
But we do know that Angel Star Studios controls the radio account.
We have that for fact.
Your small groups aren't worth my time. Well, small group. Never underestimate the power of stupid people in large groups.
Yeah, right. What's up with that?
Because your 30,000 listeners it's just small potatoes compared to bigger audiences out there. And yes, that includes terrestrial radio.
I would be more impressed if he was Rush Limbaugh size.
Yeah.
In every way, in every imaginable way. Either way, there is a clear and unambiguous threat involved in the post on Trigger from Hare Krishna Radio. And this is completely and utterly unacceptable.
That's true.
And anybody that thinks that shit is acceptable needs to have their fucking head examined.
Yeah. Yeah, I was going to say, because the fact of the matter is that
what you've got right there is sufficient to be actionable, legally actionable in criminal terms.
At first, you were going for defamation.
I was thinking defamation, but I read it a little more clearly. Shortly thereafter, yeah, this is an area where you call something like that. You call the police.
Now, Abstract, if you're watching this,
call your local PD now. Do not wait. Now, do it now. We need to know. This shit is not acceptable under any circumstances.
Now, Croc, you did express a concern before we went on air today. What was it?
That we were going to wind up looking like idiots.
Well, besides that.
How about you?
That happens every Tuesday.
So, how about you enlighten me, because I'm not sure which bit you're talking about.
Okay. We were thinking before air today that we would get the same kind of threats.
Well, you were thinking that certainly.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody pays enough attention to you at this particular point in time to make it worth their time to try and track us both down. You maybe, but even that I find incredibly unlikely. Me, almost certainly not. The chances that they're gonna track me down over this, not very good.
Now, and then there was also a concern about DMCAing the stream.
If that was gonna happen, they'd have done it already.
Well, hold on a second. I think we're getting a little buffering issues.
Well, there's nothing. That's just a thing that happens.
Okay. Okay. Now, um, I think it's about time that we wind things down.
Okay, so here is a comment for the incredibly disinterested. These guys have issues to the degree that we're looking at a number of major subscriptions. These guys, they have to stop. They really, really do. And before they bury themselves even further, because right now they're well on their way to the middle of the Indian Ocean, assuming they're in North America. And just no, don't do this. Okay, you have said actionable shit, and you should stop that. In all cases, do not do this. Okay, you're being idiots, and guys, try to at least treat the people that are working for and with you fairly. I mean, you're well into digital homicide territory now, and that's just bad.
Yeah, and that's bad when when digital homicide is acting better than you.
Yeah, when you're looking good compared to DigiHom, you really need to stop and rethink your life. Okay, because digital homicide is almost as bad as EA. Almost. Not quite there yet. Getting closer, though.
But then again, digital homicide has been radio silent for years.
No, they haven't.
Oh, that's true.
They've got their own little ninja site that they're using. But it's again, we're not talking about them doing it. We're not talking about people doing anything that's actually, semi-important at the moment.
Right.
They will eventually get around to doing something stupid, and we'll have to beat them, and we'll have to work them over with the ugly stick. Not that I think the ugly stick would do a whole lot of good, but it would at least be moderately painful.
And it would be an improvement over their current status right now.
Not necessarily. I'm not sure we could improve on that. Because I can just imagine. I can just imagine at the far end of that, James and Robert going, "Ooh, upgrade! You beat me with ugly stick. Ooh, upgrade! More, please. You beat us with that enough, and we might actually get pretty."
Oh boy.
What I want is a Whiskey 3 handset. And with that we can calibrate them properly. They're heavy, made mostly out of steel with a with a ceramic over the top of it. They're nice and heavy, and radium and calibrated with this object tend to not do whatever the hell it was they were doing a second time.
Yeah. Oh boy. I think we've gotten a good hour out of this show.
Yeah, just about. All right, let's have your commentary, and then we'll hang up.
All right. Yeah. Basically, Angel Star Studio, you're pushing it. Anyway,
Pushing,
yeah, they are pushing it. They are pushing
pushing
defamation as well as criminal charges at the current rate, at the current exchange rate.
with the current. Well, no, it'd be at the current rate. They're being ridiculous, and they should stop. And they should stop and rethink their life.
Absolutely.
That is my opinion, and I dare you and I dare you to try and change it. Prove me wrong.
All
Change my
right.
mind. Please try and change my mind. I enjoy it when people do that.
Yeah.
And if you can come up with enough evidence, then I'm completely okay with that. But at this rate, I don't think there is enough evidence. There's certainly not enough beer.
Mhm. Now, uh, now I think we're gonna end it here. If any any more information comes up about Angel Star Studios, we will present a Redux episode going over all of this and then some.
Actually, I think we're gonna. You know what I think would be a better idea?
Hmm.
Tell when you put up the event, warn them that we're going to be doing this shit, and give them the link to this video. That way, we don't have to repeat ourselves.
Yeah. So,
I think that would be better.
yeah, that would be better. Uh, anyway, that was Lord Crocker Squirrel. I am Sanji Imura. I'd like to thank you for watching the W2 report for the 23rd of August, 2021. And hopefully, the next time you see us, we will be sporting a new coat of paint.
Yeah, we'll see.